Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Super excited to be here tonight. It has been a crazy, crazy day. I'm gonna just make sure. Oh, there I am. Why do I still have that pink? That has to be like a light that is coming from somewhere. It's gotta be from my camera. It's like reflecting off of something. Do you see that pink mark? I'm talking to myself. Hi, Sarah. Jennifer's here. Hey, guys. All right. Holy man, we have a lot happening. I'm pulling up some cheat notes so I don't forget. Hey, Jess. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? It's so good to see all you guys. All right. So we got stuff happening. I can't just names I can't see. Oh, Lori. Hi, Lori. Joni's watching. Jess and hi, Ann. All right, so I'm gonna leave my phone up. Wow, that was crazy. So crazy day today. So I had a Facebook party start at 10:30 last night. I had a guest who was part of a hostess's party, just all of a sudden decided she wanted to have a party, and she messaged me, and I was like literally just going to bed, and she messages me and said, is there any way we can set my party up tonight? Because I already have 3 friends that want to order. So I got up out of bed. I came out to the kitchen, set up my laptop, and I set the party up. So, hey, Julie. So I got her party all set up or whatever. So I didn't get to bed till thank goodness for SynShare because, it was like lickety split. But by that time, of course, I'm like this. And then I got a really cool idea for a graphic. So then I had to jump into Canva and I had to make that quick so I would forget. And so it was just, my brain was going way too fast. So it was midnight or so. And then this morning, church, Bible class, I got home and I had a 2:30. I have a lady asking if you can split an enrollment kit payment. I'll have to ask. So I have a lady that wants to enroll. What was I saying? Oh, and then Bible class, and then we came home, and then I had a live in a Facebook party at 2:30 today. Then the garden show, the big garden show that Courtney Menke and I do. So they did a virtual garden show this year. So I had a live at 6:00 in there, and then now I'm live with you. So it's been kind of crazy today, a little bit. And it looks like our week is going to be equally as crazy. So I'm trying to do as much stuff as I can do tonight to make my week a little smoother. So if that's at all possible. So Lila Rose University tomorrow night. As a personal favor to me, I hope you can all come because it's me. I will be training on sensory marketing. And if you've attended it before, I've switched it up a little, so there's some more fun stuff in there. So it won't be the same old training that you've been to. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night at 8:00. Excited to do that. I'm always excited to do those trainings. I love being able to chit chat with everybody and talk about things. And it's always a really good time when we can do that. So tonight we're going to talk about a couple of things. But before we get into the dirt, the grime, the grit, whatever we want to call it. So we have Lila Rose University tomorrow night. Tuesday is a big, big day. So Tuesday, mark it in your calendars, whatever you need to do right now. Tuesday, we drop exclusives. Tuesday, those new releases drop. And also there's a stylist sale. So stylist only sale. So lots and lots of stuff going on. If you have new team members, please make sure that you explain to them the difference between the exclusives and the things that are dropping. So typically they don't release all at once, but I think because of the whole website issue last week, they kind of had to, put things together. So, and then it's free shipping over $100 order on your website. So if you place $100 order or more as a stylist, you get free shipping. Oh, so it's a good deal. And I, for one, am grabbing, there's a lot of stuff I want to grab. Loved those acrylic U pens, the colors. Oh my gosh, the teals were just, I was screaming at me. They're like, come get me, come get me. So loving those. How many of you guys have Facebook parties going right now or style ups going right now? Just out of curiosity, or a home party or whatever. You'll have to excuse me. I'm like either catching a cold or getting over a cold or something's going on. I've been feeling crummy for like a week. So I get stuffy and then I'm clear, and then I'm stuffy and then I'm clear. So I've been super tired. Go figure. So, but I want to talk tonight. Sarah Mataika. Sarah's like the queen of parties right now. She has 7 parties open. When are you going to start closing those pretty soon? Because like you've only got a week. Jess has 2. Julie's got one going. Let's see. Dawn Waters has 2. Gosh, you guys, I'm so proud of you. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 2, so that's 14. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud of this team. I, for one, was one that was never, ever going to do style ups. I wasn't going to do parties ever. So, and I decided to. I had to. So, lots going on. 3, one is a bus, closing one of them tonight. I had, oh my gosh, I had another hostess ghost me this last time. So, I was starting to like take it personal because it was so weird. Like, you know, we'd get going with the party and I'd send her all of her stuff and she's all excited. And then all of a sudden just gone. So, oh, well, if they ghost you, they ghost you. You just have to keep moving forward. I had like probably 8 or 9 tanker parties until I really had one good value party, like when I first started doing style ups. And if I would have quit after the first one, I mean, where would I be? If I would have had one and it just stunk, where would I be if I would have quit? I have to keep going, you know, and you do have those ones. You weren't going to party and I wasn't going to sell. Do you see Jessica's comment? I wasn't going to do parties and Jess wasn't going to sell. She was not selling. It was for personal use only. And that was it. She was not going to have a team. Nothing. No. And look at her. She's selling. She's got a team. She's growing. Big thanks to Jess. Jess does a lot of behind the scenes stuff, helping people out. So also I wanted to let you know that I opened up a Ready, Set, Win group that I'm running myself. And so if you have a new stylist, let me know, please, because I can put them in there. It's a really great group because it gives your new stylists a simpler, easier way to look at things without the rest of the fluff that's on our team page. So it kind of guides them through every week as a new stylist. So because there's some things as a new stylist they don't need to know until like their 3rd week. And so when we're chit-chatting back and forth and posting on our team page, I think things get lost for them. So Jess knows about this group. She was part of one of the groups when she first joined. And we haven't had a whole lot of new stylists the last couple of months. Well, I enrolled 3 people this month. And so that group, I opened that group back up. If you have a new stylist and you want her in there, please let me know. If she's joined this month, let me know. My husband reminds me you wasn't going to sell, remember? Remember that? Nobody was going to sell. But yeah, you want to make sure that that if you get a new stylist on your team and you welcome her, that group is also available to her. You don't have to do a thing. It's a group I run. I have everything pre-posted. I have the thing I thought of last night that I told you I had to stay up late. I did a points tracker in there. So what I do is I offer points when they comment on stuff. I offer points if they set up their VIP groups. I offer points for having someone join underneath them. I offer them small points for building their businesses, and then little gifty stuff like Wild Roses swag and stuff like that. So I think it's a good jump start. I think it's good for brand new stylists, to be part of our team page, but yet they still have that other page to go to when they need to find simple things that are not buried in all the rest of our fun over here. So it's working out quite well, I think. And I think a lot of people really like being part of it. So that's working out well. But tonight I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about commitments and goal setting. So I had a situation happen to me, and it made me want to have this discussion with all of you. So I've had people who have said to me, social media is not working. It's saturated. Everybody's selling on social media right now. And so when I posed the question back to her and I said, well, what are you doing? And she messaged me back and she said, well, not much really. Like, I go in my group like once a week, and I message a customer here and there. I don't use Amy much. I have it, but it's kind of not worth the money because I don't use it. So when I hear things like that, it reminds me of an analogy that I have always kept in my head from the day that I realized that this was a business and that I could make some good money doing it. And the simple fact is that it's easier to quit a social media online run business than it is to quit a store business, a business that's out in front of people, that's out like, a little boutique that you have per se. I mean, compare the two, okay? So this person that was talking to me and she's now with Lila Rose, she's with another company, and she was frustrated. She's like, my business isn't doing well, and then I find out that she's not really doing anything. I mean, you can't open a business, a boutique like on Main Street, and then just open the door every once in a while. You can't do that. You can't just open the door and then be like, oh, nobody's come in for an hour, I'm just going to lock up and leave. What if like 12 people come in when you're not there? What about when somebody knows that, oh, she's open, and they go there and you're not there? She asked me if I would look into her VIP group. So I asked to join. She didn't accept me for 3 days. 3 days. I asked to join. Imagine me as an excited customer finding her product and thinking, oh my gosh, I need this. I want this. I need to know how to order it. I'm going to join her VIP group, and I push the button and I wait. And then I wait some more. And then 3 days later, she finally lets me in. And guess what happened to my excitement? I don't know if I really need that now. So that's part of the commitment part of all of this is, the best thing you can do when you commit to your business is you need to figure out what you want. You need to say, and start small. I want a $100 commission check every month. Make it small, but make a goal. So in order to do that, you should host maybe 2 or 3 parties, because one's always going to tank. 2 will be kind of The third one could be okay, or you could have 3 tankers. That can happen. So you always have to have a backup. That's what this industry I'm learning is all about, is having backup. And so when this girl was messaging me back and forth, I finally said, why don't you call me? Because it's hard for me. Once you get into a conversation that deep, it's like, I want to talk to you. Like, I want to know, I want to hear your tone. That's what I wanted. And so she called me and we talked some more. And she started telling me that, she's works it once in a while. And, Lila Rose is built so that you can work it once in a while, and it's great. If you're happy with where you are with your business and you're happy with the commission checks that you're getting, then all the more power to you. But when you go to someone and you complain, or you go to someone and say, so-and-so has had 2 successful parties, I've had 8 bad ones, doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you on a personal level. That doesn't mean anything, because you can have 2 of the same people, 2 super dynamic people, okay? You can't pull a good style up out of anybody. You just can't. You can encourage, you can motivate, you can do all kinds of things, but you can't just make all these people all of a sudden start to shop. And so, looking at someone else and looking at what they're doing. But the thing is if you don't have the commitment there, if you don't block time, if you can't block time, if you can't tell everybody in your house, okay, from 4:00 until 6:00 on Tuesday and Thursday night, I need to work my business. they're either going to respect it or they're not going to respect it. And if they don't respect it, then you run around and you do anything you can, anytime you can, when you have some free time. That's how you do it. If you want big things with your business, if you want big success and you want a big team and you want a big commission check, you have to work for it, but you have to work like you want the rest of your team to work. That's the thing that you have to remember. The commitment has to be there. The lady that messaged me last night at 10:30 at night, I could have said, I'm going to go to bed. I'll check it out in the morning. And but I knew as I was laying there that I had church at 8:00, Bible school after that. I had stuff going on when I got home. And so I'm laying there and I'm like, I can't just not do this right now. So that's why I got up last night. And plus she was excited. She was like, her messages were like exclamation point, smiley face, heart, exclamation point. She was just ecstatic. So I set her party up, and within maybe a half an hour, she had 3 orders in there already. So, those orders might not have been there if I had waited till today. So the commitment part is hard because it's not just you committing. Like, you can commit all you want, but the people around you are also affected, like your families, husbands, kids, parents, grandparents, whatever you have going on, your job, things that are happening around you. So what I mean by commitment is I don't mean to force your family to love your business, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're like, you're always doing this, you're always doing that. I have goals for my business, and so I commit myself to a certain amount of things. I've told you guys before, at the beginning of this year, I joined a leadership group. I have faithfully been in there every single day since I joined. Every day I go in there, and every day I post in there because it holds me accountable. So every day they post tips, ideas, thoughts, memes, whatever, but I always go in there and I always post. I always go in there and I always say, done, I did this, I did this, I did this. It has helped me tremendously. It cost me $10 a month. Okay. And so normally, and here's what I see. This is what blows my mind. So I know about 6 other people. There's about 95 people in this group, and I know maybe 10 of them. I rarely see any of them in there. And that was me. That was totally me. I would join all these groups and pay for these expensive trainings, and I would be all gung-ho, and I'd go to the first one, and it was great, and I'd get all this information, and then the second one would come up, and it'd be like, yeah, I'm tired. My brain's fried. I can't go tonight. I don't want to listen to any training. And then it would just be a waste. It would be a huge waste, And basically, if you go to too many trainings, it really is all the same information that they're just giving you in different detail, if you can follow me on that. So the important part is to remember that who's called out? It's not the group you think, Jess. But it's important. It's important to remember these things, that when you join, if you join a training, you're committing that. Make sure, set one thing that you're going to do every day this week. I don't care if make it simple. Brush your teeth. Make it, if you're going to do one thing you're going to do for your business every week, every day this week, one thing. What are you going to do? Are you going to make sure that you check in on our team VIP group? Are you going to make sure that you check in your own VIP group? Oh my gosh, that's just in itself, that is hard. It's hard to remember to do that because, you have all these other things going on around you. And that's what I struggle with. Like right now, Michelle Withers is doing this really great training on algorithms and how to boost your algorithms. Well, the first challenge she had was go in and comment on 30 people's posts. What? But it's true. If you spend time, if you make a window to be on your phone and you don't get down the rabbit hole of going through Facebook and looking at people's posts and checking in on this person, And if you don't do that, you will not have all this extra time that you feel like you've spent. I only say this because it's me. I do it all the time. I get in these rabbit holes where I get on my phone just to go to my VIP group to thank a customer for an order. And then 40 minutes later, I'm like, what did I get on here for? So that is something that I have worked really, really hard on not doing anymore. I've worked really hard on not doing it. Those rabbit holes are time consuming. And I used to tell myself, well, I'm working. No, I wasn't. I wasn't working. I was just scrolling. I was just scrolling crazy. Now I go on to social media with purpose. So I have a purpose. I'm either on our team page, in my VIP group, I'm in my leadership training group. I go for purpose. I'm in one of my Facebook style ups that's going on. I have purpose. I've pinned all the important groups to the top of my phone. When I go into Facebook and I click on group, it is the shiny squirrel syndrome. I have it. I had it. I'm trying to beat it, and it's hard because my friends are in direct sales, and so they're posting stuff to make me stop scrolling and open it and go look at stuff. It's hard. It's hard. So it's just a matter of trying to remember your goals. Try and remember what you're committing to. And if you want to earn $100 a month, if you want to earn $200 a month, make a plan to earn $200 a month. If you want to enroll a new stylist this month, make a plan and keep that as your plan. If you're sitting there listening to me saying, well, that's easy for you to say. I don't know people. I don't have any neighbors. All of my other friends sell stuff. Nobody wants to join my team. Take all of those things that you're saying and just throw them out the window. All of them. Because Sarah Mataika posted something. Where is it? Your energy and the energy comes out of people. And that's true. So your excitement, your energy, and your fun, that you have, the excitement you have about your business, about your VIP group, people see it. They see when you're excited about something. They see when there's a new product out and you're jumping up and down. If you are, there's no excitement there. There's no, excitement about your business anymore. People aren't going to want to join your team. And I think it's important because there's so many different things that you can think about, and there's so many different things that you can do, and it's hard to know where to go next. And so I've had to retrain my brain. I've had to retrain my brain to stay out of certain things and stay out of certain situations. Tanya Schrank, what did she say? She uses the Facebook timer to remind me when I've been on the Facebook 10 minutes. I should be able to check my VIP group and the amount of time. It helps ignore the shiny squirrel. Absolutely. I have to find that myself. I would love to use that. So that would be great. So in 10 minutes, I should be able to check on my VIP group. And also Facebook is rolling something new out. And I don't know if you all have it yet. I have it. It just happened to me today. So when I click on a group, it actually brings up the last post, the last active post in the group first. So if I look at that, that's the last time anybody posted in my group. And then right up to the right, it says visit group, and you click on that and it takes you to your group. So maybe that's meant to make less time on Facebook. But if you have to spend time doing something on social media, spend your time commenting and spend your time commenting on your customers in your VIP group. Obviously building relationships with them is really important. And it's different. We're in a different realm right now because social media is still huge and it's not as saturated as people think. At first I thought it was too. And I thought, man, everybody's on Facebook. What are we going to do here? The fact is that yes, everyone's on Facebook, but it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on Facebook. So when you think about it, your customers, your friends, your stylist friends, there's important things going on there. I had ladies asking me if I would join their business pages and stuff that are in Lila Rose. And I have never. If I join your VIP group, I'll join it for a little bit and then I'm out. So it is not it is not conducive to your own business to share a post from my business page. From my personal page, you can. From my business page, it is not conducive for you to look at a post and go, oh, that's really cute. And you share it to your personal page, your business page, because my post says Hair Bling Heaven right on top. That's going to drive your customers to my business page. So you need to be thinking that way too as you're continuing to build your business. So as you commit, you want to make sure that you're committing to doing things that are not going to move you backwards. So you want to make sure that you don't join somebody's VIP group. And it's hard because you want to be supportive of each other. You want to provide comments in there and you want to help build all these things. Well, your movement and your motion in someone else's VIP group is expressed on your page, and it'll say, Sarah liked Hair Bling Heaven. Oh, what's that? And then somebody goes over there and sees I have all these great hair accessories and has no idea that that's what Sarah does, and they start shopping with me. So there's a way to support each other without having to, without having to push all of our business information onto our own friends. So we want to make sure that we do that. When I like your business page, I can't do that. I get invites all the time to people's VIP groups and their business pages. I can't, because it drives people that I know to their business page. And I have to keep building my own business. Besides having this team, I have to keep working my own personal business. So, those are things I've learned. It's things I've learned as I move forward. So as far as goal setting, figure out what you want to earn every month. And then find Jessica's post on our team page and put it in there. So find her post. It's under the announcements. I'm pretty sure I put it in there. And put it in there because Jess will be on you on Sundays. She's all over it. She's like, hey, what's up? Did you do anything? Are you moving? She's on it. And she will keep you moving forward. And that's the thing that sometimes everybody needs. Like today when she messaged me and said, how are your goals going? I jumped all over that because I was like, yeah, so I have 3 new stylists on my team. I'm close to requalifying for unit. I have my parties. I mean, I'm close to what I said I was going to do this month. And it blew my mind. I don't always make my goals. I don't always, reach everything I say I'm going to reach. It doesn't happen that way. But this month is amazing. I mean, between new stylists and things that we've been able to implement with the company, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And then when you have someone as kind as Jessica, who's able to take a little bit of her own time and jump in. And Jessica is not taking care of just her team members. I want to put this out there because a lot of you ladies that are here tonight have team members, and Jess follows up with them too. And so if they post under her monthly post about goals, she goes right back into that post and she's like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? And yes, I still have a week. I know. But it's nice to have. And then at the same time, it's not nice to have sometimes, because if I haven't met one of my goals whatsoever, and then all of a sudden I see that, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, I have to go in there and say I didn't do anything. But that's life. It happens. It totally happens. Just because you set a goal doesn't mean you're going to make it. So if you've set a goal, $50 a month, $25 a month, you want to meet 2 people and introduce them to Lila Rose, put that in Jessica's post. Put that in there so you are held accountable. That's part of your commitment. You put that in there every month. Your commitment is there. You're sharing your commitment out to public, and that's a big deal, because if you keep it to yourself, you can change your commitment or your goal. If you share it to public, it's out there, and Jessica will be on it. She'll be like, hey, how's it going? And she checks in a very kind manner. Happy Sunday, just checking in to see how your goals are going. No big deal if you're not making any. Just say, it's been a quiet week. I'm still working at it. That's what you got to say. You can share it with us. We all have that kind of stuff happening. So it's important to do that and make your commitments, on paper. Put them down on paper. Put them down. Put your goals down with Jess on our team page. So it's all there. Your commitment to your business is something that's personal to you and your business. So if you decide that, yes, you want to build a team, you can build a team all day long. You can build a team and they cannot be active. And I think sometimes that is the most frustrating thing for someone who's really, really wanting to build a team. And so that can be frustrating. But the thing is if you want to build a team, you have to build a wide team, and you want to build a deep team. So in order to move forward with promotions and commissions and things like that, first you're strategic and you build it wide. So you want lots and lots of level ones, okay? You want lots of level ones. That's important. It's important to do that because that's your base, okay? It's important to have your base. So the next thing that you want to make sure you're doing is you want to make sure, I see somebody walking right outside my window. I'm like, who's here? And when that happens, your level ones are going to start building their own teams, and then they're going to start building their own base. When that happens, that's when your team starts to go deep. So, and the thing is that a lot of the question I get the most from people is they're always like, how do I motivate people to sell? How do I motivate people to work their business? You can't. So you can show your own excitement about your business. You can let people know that you're working your own business. You can share on our team page things that have happened to you with your business. If you handed out a little look with a bobby pin at the Kmart or the Walmart or whatever, you can share things like that. Those are the kind of things that are important, and it's hard because yes, you want to help people realize that they can make money at this business. But I have watched a lot of ladies that were really good, that had a lot of promise and that were excited about the business, just fade away and just lose all their excitement for the business, leaving a lot of team members here that are excited about the business, that are working the business. So just remember that. That's important too, that you as an upline working your business, just because you have your down days, and we all do, trust me, it happens. But the thing is that, at the end of the day, we're all a team. We're all on the same team, and we all want the same thing. So whether or not this to you is a part-time thing, so you can earn $100 to pay for braces, hockey lessons, maybe a special anniversary gift for someone, anything like that, it's important to remember that you just have to set that goal, and you want to make sure that it's there. And then you have to just go after it hard every single day. If you're sitting in your office, or you're sitting on the couch, and you're thinking, how can I work my business today? Go onto our team page and ask. Tell them, I'm at home. I need to start working my business. How can I work it? When you start getting suggestions on how to do it, don't put excuses underneath it. Don't say that you've already tried it. Take those items, those ideas that you're getting from all of these great stylists on our team page, and apply them. Apply them. It doesn't mean that you're going to get right away. People are always like, why I had one party and it bombed. It's the only party you've ever done. Your business isn't going to grow overnight. I use that analogy so much because the thing that's important to know is that I joined this company in October. And I joined with the thought that I am going to clean house. Black Friday's coming. I'm going to make tons of money. I'm going to get all kinds of orders. This is going to be great. Well, guess what? I joined in October. I did 4 shows between October and Black Friday. Black Friday came and Black Friday went. I think I got 3 orders. One was a mercy order from my mom. So one was from my sister, my soon-to-be sister-in-law. But the thing is that people have a preconceived notion, and nobody gets successful overnight. Somebody might if they invent something fantastic and fabulous, but what we do and the long-term goals that we can set for ourselves are really, really important to make sure we keep. And don't let things overshadow your long-term goals. That's the hard part. Our health can overshadow our long-term goals. Our family members' health can overshadow those. There's a lot of things that can change your goals in the direction you're going. Have Have a business buddy, have somebody that you can connect with on a regular basis and that you can work with. And don't bring each other down and don't say, oh, that happens to me all the time. You need to make sure that you remember your goal, that you're moving forward and you can work off of each other. Use our team page as much as you like. Jessica just said, keep an open mind and an open heart. Absolutely. It's super important to do that. This team has done absolutely amazing things that have blown my mind after this whole year we've all been through and where we're sitting right now. I'm absolutely amazed at where this team is sitting. So size wise, and it's not even money. It's not even our group volume. It's just the sheer size of our team and how many of these ladies are actually working their businesses. And by working your business, I mean, if you have one order in the whole month, you're working your business. And if you thank that person, you're working your business. If you get a freak order for some reason that shows up and you don't notice it for 5 days, and then you decide if you're going to message her, and then you're like, you're not working your business. So this line of work, you have to strike while the iron's hot. So if there's one thing I've learned, it's that. So when somebody's excited about the business opportunity, you have to stop what you're doing and you have to talk to them. You have to listen to their concerns. You have to share the business opportunity with them, but don't tell them that you're walking out the door and you'll talk to them in 3 days. Because by then, the excitement's gone, and that's that. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned in 5 years, is that you have to strike while the iron's hot. We don't always have the means to stop and do what we're doing, but I think it's important to know the things that you can't always stop what you're doing, but there's things you can do to make your world a little bit easier. So some of the things that I've started to do is I have albums built right into my phone. I have, hey, Becky. Becky's joining us. Hi, Becky. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And I've built albums on my phone. Okay, so I have one album in my phone that only houses anything and everything that has to do with the enrollment. It has a picture of the enrollment kit. It has a picture of the compensation plan. I have pictures of, our team when we were at convention, just stuff like that. I keep that at my fingertips because I found that all of a sudden somebody would message me and say, hey, what's in the starter kit? And here I am, stopping what I'm doing, scrolling through my pictures, scrolling, trying to find it. And I'm like, so yeah, I have it all in an album. Everything's organized in my phone. Yes, it takes time. If you are an unorganized individual like myself, it takes time. I had to commit to sit down to take the time to do it. My training group is for the same reason. When a stylist from Lila Rose, who's not on our team, messages and asks me a question that I know I have a live training for, that's why I developed our training group, so that all the ideas I have and the trainings I do, I can put over there so that if someone's not on our team, I can still share that with her. That's meaningful to someone. So I can put all that information over there. We can still have a good time over there, just like we have on our team page. But people that are not on our team page can still go over there and check it out. So, and then the goal setting, let's make sure that we get goals moving forward and we get some of that going forward as well. Shannon had a really great live in the Glass House. So if you guys get a chance, make sure that you buzz over and watch it. I'm starting to lose my voice here. I've been talking for like 4 hours between all my lives. There's a great training in the Glass House that Shannon did about what our products do for women and how much we help women with self-esteem, with confidence. And that's something that, you can't buy that. You can't teach that. You can't train that. That's something that someone learns from experience. And when you see the smile on somebody's face that actually can wear some of our products, or our hair mask does wonders for their hair, that feels good that we can do that. We work for a company that allows us to do that for people. So it's important to do that. Julie said, Easy peasy on the run. Her neighbor loves her albums. Absolutely. Albums are, I mean, like I said, I committed to sitting down. It took me a month. It took me a month and it took me, I don't know how many hours, but I took at least an hour every other night to sit down and move stuff into these albums. And I will tell you something. I don't have that panic mode when somebody messages me and asks me a question about something because I know where it is. I go into the albums, I find the album, I open it, and I send them the picture, and I'm done. That is something that is super helpful for me. So that was all I had for you guys tonight. I hope that you have had a great weekend. I'm going to go get ready for bed because I'm exhausted. I'm so tired tonight. Yeah, but don't forget, Lily Rose training tomorrow night. Exclusives drop on Tuesday. They're so pretty. And then all the new releases drop as well. So we have got a crazy busy week coming. Check in with your new stylist on your team. Make sure that they know how to use their back office and they know how to shop back there. No lie, the last time we had exclusives, I had a stylist reach out to me that was 8 months into the business and had never been in her back office. And there's nothing wrong with that. So she saw something that she really, really liked. And I said, go for it. Knock yourself out. So I helped her get there. I helped her show her where everything was. There is a back office 101 training that is in our team page, and it's also in my training group. So there's also live videos on how to set up your own style up. So just make sure that you utilize some of those tools that are in there and get familiar with where they are. But yeah, make sure that your new stylists on your team know how to use the back office and they know how to shop. So that was all I had for you guys tonight. I hope that you have had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to sign off and get myself to bed. So have a good week. We'll talk again on Tuesday when we have all of this fun happening. And I will see you guys tomorrow night at sensory marketing training. So I'm excited for that too. Take care, you guys. Good night.